right, we are back. We are back. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Elaine Proby here, CEO of Proby Tax and Accountant. Hi, Rod. How are you? Thanks for jumping on here this lovely Tuesday afternoon in sunny California, right? So it's beautiful. It's a beautiful day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Hopefully, there's great weather, wherever you guys are today. So we're going to be talking about something that, of course, can affect us as a business, and generally when anything affects the businesses, it affects us personally as well. And you as a business owner, of course, need to make sure that you're protected on both ends, personally and business wise, right? So we're going to talk about something that this really affects the entire nation and the world in most cases. And we're going to talk about recession. So you guys make notes of this, hit like and share this video. Hi, Malcolm. Good afternoon. Selector Malcolm is on today. Thanks for jumping in here. Awesome. All right. So we're going to talk about 3 ways to prepare your business in the event of an economic recession. And again, like I said, recessions affect us personally, of course, and then those of us who are in business, it definitely affects the business. And so we want to talk about ways that you can help your business through an economic recession. Now, there's always been talks about a recession. Every single time you wake up, there's the news that, there might be a recession. And of course, we're trying to figure out what this is, right? And it has to do with the gross domestic profit, and it has a lot to do with what the cash flow, what the economy looks like, what the money flow, unemployment, all that kind of stuff. And this is what the recession is all about. So once these things are affected, let me get my words here, right? Once these things are affected, guys, then the economy can be drastically affected by this, and therefore a lot of stuff shuts down. And I will talk about maybe a few of the businesses who generally have a problem during a recession, and others. There's some businesses which really soar during a recession, so they make a lot more money during a recession. So some people don't mind it at all. Just like with with COVID, some businesses made more money and others just completely closed, right? So we want to talk about 3 ways that you could prepare your business in the event of an economic recession. Hi, Laverne Smith. Thanks for jumping on. So let's jump right into this, guys. The first point today is don't fear it. If you wake up every day and the news is saying that we might be going into a recession, we might be going into a recession, we might be going into a recession, and every morning you are hearing this, right? What this does mentally, it affects you. So you might be all nervous about, oh my God, what happened if we go into a recession? What's going to happen with my business? Am I going to survive? Are we going to have to close? So there's a lot of times you hear this and you want to make sure that you are prepared so you're not in fear of this happening because you already have stuff in place, right? So this is what we want to talk about. How do you prepare yourself? So generally what happens is, so business may start losing revenue, right? And when you lose revenue, a lot of times people are laying people off. And so those people, unemployment raises. So you have high unemployment. Folks are not able to make money. So what happens? They stop spending money. So that cycle happens like this. So if money is not coming in and no one is working to make that money, so they don't spend money. What happens is people won't spend money on things that is not absolutely necessary. And so some businesses, this is why some businesses will suffer more than others during an economic downturn, right? So we want to talk about your business. What you have to do is pay attention to your sources. What you want to do is get all of the people that's in your business. If that's just you, again, you want to sit down, find out things in the business that you can make better. Look at your cost factor. Look at your supplier factor. Look at all these things and make sure that you start seeing what you can do, right? What you can do to narrow these margins. How are you going to survive this? Is because this is a part of staying on top of your business. And again, I always say this, you have to know how your business is operating financially, because if you don't know, then you can get caught off guard when this happens. So what you need to do is you want to sit up there, you want to stay strong, you want to stay bold, you want to continue with your dreams. Again, but you want to make sure that you get all the folks in your business, if all the management folks, people who are in charge of different departments, and say, okay, how do you see us saving money on that area or whatever area it is that they are in charge of. So you want to have these conversations, right? This stuff can't be in the dark. You want to have these conversations. So in the event that there is an economic downturn, you already have places that that you have to do better in, departments you have to do better in, things that you have to put in place to make sure that you stay in business. Make sure you stay in business. So you don't want to fear the fact that this may or may not happen. And it only happens so often in our lifetime. And most of the times businesses survive, right? People come right through it, and then you forgot there's a recession. I mean, and every day again, like I said, you will hear that there might be a recession, there might be a recession, there might be a recession. And if you are in fear of this, then of course you won't put anything in place, and then it will bother you, keep you from operating, keep you from functioning positively to move forward in your business. And that's what you don't want to have happen, right? So you don't want to fear it. You want to stay strong. You want to stay ahead of the game. You want to make sure that you stay on top of your business operations so that you have things in place in the case of an economic recession. Again, it happens so often in our lifetime, not always. However, there's always survival, right? That's what we're here for. Talk about things that we need to do. Number 1 point, don't fear it. Number 2, guys, this is key. Hi, Laverne Smith. Thanks for jumping in here. Hi, sis. Number 2, this is key. We're talking about 3 ways to prepare your business for an economic recession. Second point today, guys, get clear of your revenue streams. Get clear of your revenue streams. Pay attention to the money that's coming into your business. One thing that you can do, guys, take a look at your clientele. Take a look at your customer base. Find out the different things that you can do in order to provide more services, right? And or more product to those customers. So this way you are always having different type of revenue streams coming in, because these are things that the customer want, and you have to pay attention to that. Again, is paying attention. You can do surveys. It's okay. You can do surveys. You can check with your customers, and you can check with all your client base and find out things that they might need or want from you, services they may want. Or if you're selling them a product, okay, what would you like to see? What other designs would you like? What would you wear? How would this affect you? So you can pay attention to your customer base. Find other avenues that you can provide them with goods and or services, right? So that you can take advantage of the existing customers that you do have and have more revenue streams coming into your business. Not only by one service or one product, but by a variety that will benefit the client. So this is one way that you can stay on top of your revenue streams and make sure that money is going to continue to come into your business, okay? So that's the second point, guys. Get clear on your revenue streams. Make sure you know where that's coming in and how you can diversify and expand your services and your goods to your current customers. Again, that can happen by survey. Ask the customers and the clients, what else can you provide them with, right? And then you provide them with those services. Hey, Risha, how you doing? Hey, Cognac Bosselina, thanks for jumping in here. Marjorie Smith Flowers, good afternoon. Rosalie Arana, good afternoon, my dear. Thank you for jumping in. Hi, Cognac. Hi, Mom. How are you? All right. Yes, guys. Thanks for jumping in. And so, again, we're talking about 3 ways to prepare your business for an economic downturn. Every day we're hearing that there might be an economic problem going on in the world, not only in the United States, in the world. We want to make sure our business is strong and stands fast and can survive anything that happens, right? Third point today, reduce costs and increase productivity. This right here is key. We should be doing this anyway. We should always make sure that we know what things are costing. Check your supplier base, right? Find out if things are less expensive in a different place from a different supplier, okay? Check on all the stuff, right? Don't just pay money just because this is what they said to pay. Check on your supplier base. Make sure that you're paying the right cost for certain items. And then you want to increase productivity in your business, in your service, right? The more you can produce at the less cost, you will have more of a profit. This is what you want to do, right? You want to be able to have more productivity for less cost. So check on costs. Make sure you know what things are costing you when you're spending it, especially on the product-based business, guys. There's so many different suppliers out there from so many different types of sources. You want to make sure that you're not paying too much on costs for the product that you are selling. Okay. And sometimes there's ways to do that depending on whether you're purchasing bulk, so you get better discount, all the stuff you have to pay attention to. Sometimes depending on the quantity, you can make deals with suppliers all the time. So these are things that you need to know. Suppliers will work with you. So you have to stay on top of where you're getting your product from. Okay. So I want to make sure that anybody's in a service-based business, this is what you do. You can leverage with your supplier, right? Product. If you are buying quantity, they will give you a discount. And you see that all the time. 10% if you buy so much, 20% if you buy, this is what you have to take advantage of. Again, sometimes you may have to double up just to take advantage of those discounts. So you want to spend less and put out more productivity and make more. This is what you have to do in order for your profit margin to be enough for you to be able to set money aside. So in the event of a recession, guys, your cash flow is not going to be so affected as to where it can essentially put you out of business. So we're here to survive any recession. Once again, there's so many businesses that have done well during a recession. And you should always be planning ahead. As a matter of fact, the things that we're talking about now is stuff that we should always do, right? We should always do these things anyway in our business, not just because we hear that might be a recession. We should always stay on top of these things in our business. Okay, so let me recap these 3 ways that you can prepare your business for an economic recession. Again, they talk about economic recession happening any day now. They said it's 2022. If there's 2 quarters when, revenue is down, when unemployment rates go up, when people stop spending money, if this happens in 2 consecutive quarters, everyone get up in arms and be like, oh my God, we're heading into a recession. This doesn't always happen. Few times in our lifetime it happened. Businesses survive all the time. But 3 things that we can do and make sure that our business survive is 1, don't fear it. Don't fear it. Be prepared, right? You're not in fear of anything that you are prepared for, right? So be prepared. You want to stand firm and bold and know that you have things in place, right? And therefore you can withstand any type of, it's that kind of recession proof your business. This is what it's called, right? Second point, get clear of your revenue streams. Find out what your current customers or your current clientele would want from you, and you can't provide them with those items, right? Or those services. So you'll have different revenue streams. It's not always one thing that you provide these customers with, because they'll go somewhere else to get something else that you can provide them with. So make sure that you have, all the stuff, everything. Study your customer base and make sure that you provide them with all of the services and product that you can provide them with, so your revenue streams comes from different places. All right. So 3rd point, reduce cost and increase productivity. One thing you have to do always, regardless of recession, because we want to have a high profit margin in our business. We're here to make money. So we want to pay less and get more. We want to produce more, and we want to have it cost us less, right? So the difference between what you pay for something and how much money you can get from it is your profit margin. So if you put out more productivity, you make more revenue, of course. And then if it costs you less to make that money, your profit margin increases. And that's what we want, because we want to make more money. And once you have a good cash flow, you'll be able to survive any recession or anything that happens, right? So that's my 3 points today. Anybody have any questions regarding this stuff? Again, you wake up every day and they're talking about recession. You're like, what is that? All right. So I want to make sure that this does not affect us. Again, we got caught off guard with COVID. Of course, that was something totally different. However, right now we have tips and stuff. Again, if in fact, in the event there is COVID or anything else, we are here to assist you in making sure that your business can withstand any one of these things that happen. And it's preparation, right? Preparation. You won't be 100% prepared, but you can be as prepared as you possibly can. So that's my 3 points today, guys. I want you guys to tune back in here on Thursday afternoon. What are we going to talk about on Thursday? Thursday is when we do a mindset. Thursday is when we want to make sure that you stay strong and stay fast and stay the course. And we want to make sure that you stay, positive and work hard for your to accomplish your goals. Thursday, we're going to talk about 3 ways to think differently about growing your business. All right. 3 ways to think differently about growing your business, guys. We always want to make sure the business is growing. And again, want you guys, if you haven't started your business yet, again, I want to make sure that you guys stay tuned. We are having a course that will teach you everything you need to know to get your business started, how to run and operate it, right? And one of the things we're going to be talking about in there is staying on top of your cash flow, how to do your projection, your numbers, your income, your expenses. You cannot run and operate a business successfully if you are not on top of your numbers. You have to know what your revenue is. You have to know what's coming in, and you must know what goes out, right? So you want to see if things are absolute and necessary, some of these expenses, and you're not creating them just because, right? So that's one of the things we're going to talk about in the course. I'll teach you guys how to do that projection, how to know what's absolutely necessary for you to spend money on, how to market your business, how to run it successfully. So again, after 38 years of business, I've helped a lot of business to grow, and those businesses are making millions and millions of dollars. I've set them up. I've created the corporation and helped them throughout the process, making sure that they are in compliance, tax-wise and otherwise. So you guys can do the same thing if that's your aspiration. Like I said, you get out of it what you put into it. There's enough money out there for everybody. Right, Harrison Silveranes? Hello, beautiful one. Thank you for jumping on here. All right, guys. So with that said, make sure that you don't forget to tune into elainesdesk.com. This is where you go to that website, and all the information is on there for the course. If you're already up and running, we can help you to continue to operate successfully, market your business, get more clientele, and continue to grow, right? So that's what we'll be doing here. And that's the reason I'm doing these courses, because I want to see everybody become successful, right? Your success is our business. You can also reach me at Proby Tax and Accounting if you have any other questions. There is a calendar on Proby Tax website. You could go there and you can book a 15-minute free consultation. You can talk to me there. If you need any other services from Proby, any taxes done, if you guys have any accounting that you need to have done, payroll, any other type of business consultation, we could take care of it at Proby Tax and Accounting. Hey, Rhonda, good afternoon. Good to see you on here. You guys hit like and share on this video. Okay, we are talking about a lot of great information. You don't have to pay anything for it. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Proby Taxes at 323-290-9034. And or visit our website, probiztax.com, and we can take care of you no matter where you are. We can take care of you. Everything is done virtually. Go to our website, create an account, and you can upload any documents that you want there. Okay. And with that said, I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday afternoon. Be sure to come back here Thursday, every Tuesday and Thursday. Good information. All right. And I'm so excited to give it to you guys. All right. So with that said, I want you guys to have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday afternoon. And you guys take care of each other and take care of yourself. See you on Thursday. Bye-bye.